And there are probably a lot of reasons why. You know, the last time I tried to get this category to work was in 2006. And maybe I just got too busy with my normal source of business.
I know, and I'm sure you did.
Most of what I do comes from realtors. Probably 80% of what I do originally came from realtors. Probably now it's about 45% because a big bulk of what I do comes directly from my clients. But developing those categories, financial planners, CPAs, and attorneys, making sure that, first of all, they're aware that you exist, and then they know what you can offer, and you position yourself so that you're providing them information to share with their clients so that they look better in front of their clients. And you can do that, but you just have to be consistent, and you have to stick with it for a really long time.
You also mentioned something else too, I'm going to pull back out on you. That is, you mentioned the fact that you really, when you're calling on a realtor or anybody, you should have a reason to do it. You know, it's one thing to just knock on a CPA's door and say, I really like talking, here's my card. But it's another thing to bring something and say, you know, the Internal Revenue just flashed across our board here, and I thought you would be interested in it. And that's an entirely different way to approach business.
Yeah, I have a good example of that is about 2 weeks ago, I put together a letter for a financial planner to send to his customers about a loan product that we have. And the idea was that his clients should know that this product exists. And then he should tell them, so that he looks like, you know, he's providing more value. He's not just there to, you know, to talk about their finances, which is challenging for him at this market because the market's doing so poorly. So here's another avenue for him to interact with his clients, be a valuable resource. And I wrote the letter for him and emailed it to him and said, here, take a look at this and see if this is something you can send to your clients. So,
wow, that's a step above.
So, you know, if he gets that out there, then, you know, right now, it's, you know, just telling them that mortgage money exists. Just telling them that there's affordable product with, that takes 3% or takes no percent. It all still exists. So quite frankly, in today's market, just by telling people that mortgage money exists, you've got something to talk about.
And isn't that so interesting? You know, this will be dated, and at some point this will not particularly play out. But that's exactly, people are so, they read so much that there's nothing available. There's probably a ton of people out there that are not even looking because they don't think they can get a good deal, and they're going to have to put 20–25% down, and they only have 10% down, and so why take the trouble to do it?
And even if you don't have some unique product, you can present yourself to the realtor community, to the financial planner community, to the attorneys as a person of knowledge and a person of expertise. So even if you just wanted to pick FHA, even if you wanted to pick conventional loans with mortgage insurance, but if you become, in their eyes, the person that really knows this stuff very, very well, and that they can rely on you, when they have a need, they'll come to you. So you don't have to have the most unique product in the world. You can take a basic product and just make sure that you're continuously and consistently making those people aware that you are the expert. Positioning yourself as an expert and being engaged is something that will yield business for you. It just takes time.
Yeah, and I think I see the cameras blinking here that give me the hint. We only have about a minute or two left, so I think we'll kind of wrap up here. I appreciate you certainly coming down and talking to me today, and the Mortgage Scholars. And I think what you're saying is, you know, it's just a reflection on the basics of getting out there. I mean, you have a very calm, deliberative manner, which I'm sure goes over well. I happen to know you're very analytical on top of it, and it's a shame we don't have the time to get into what you really do. I know the things that you do, and there's so many loan officers out there just kind of, they're just leaping like jelly beans right now because they don't have a consistent pattern. But I think you've given some reassurance, and I think more importantly, you've given everybody a guideline that, you know, if you have a plan of action and you follow through on it, then you're going to enjoy success. And this is a great time. It's a shame we didn't have, you know, enough time, but it's a shame. This is a great time. In fact, we'll just run the camera out probably. But this is a great time to get out there in this competitive world and just choose the people up.
Let me share my simplest idea.
Let's hope it makes it. Okay.
4 handwritten thank you notes a day. That means you got to find 4 people every day to send a handwritten thank you note to.
Yeah, it's $1,200 a year.
Simple idea. Everybody can do it, and it creates impact. Very, very simple concept.
Everybody likes when I don't know how you are with your mail. I'm very tough on my mail. When I see a piece that comes in, first off, if it doesn't have a stamp on it, it's pretty much in the trash. You know, permit, stuff like that. So you have to use a stamp. And then, you know, when I would do it, I'd make the stamp a little bit off, wouldn't turn upside down, but, you know, there's an effort there. My handwriting is atrocious. On the other hand, I did write this and put the effort to do that. And I'll always, someone has a hand stamp or a stamp on an envelope and there's hand lettering on it, I'm always going to open that thing up today.
Yep.
Otherwise, it goes in the trash. But you do 4 a day. That's
4 a day, and you know,
the discipline there over the years. Wow.
and you know, and I don't hit it every day, you know, but I can tell when I'm hitting it, and things are working a lot better. And,
yeah, I would think that at some point in time you do enough of those. At some point, just the law of averages is going to come back.
Exactly.
Anyway, well, look, thank you so much, David.
You're welcome.
It's a pleasure. I've known you for a long time, and I knew this would turn out well anyway beforehand, and it was just great. So thank you very much. I appreciate it.